Vertical videos are the undisputed currency of attention on social media right now. If you are still posting standard landscape clips as your main content, you are leaving thousands of views on the table. The secret isn't just shooting vertically, it is about making that content pop with professional-grade branded captions. Today, I'm going to show you how to turn a long podcast episode into snackable, high-impact vertical clips in minutes, not hours. Forget about the manual caption nightmare, because we are using smart AI tools to automate the tedious work. If you use Premiere Pro, you probably know the vertical workspace is great, but creating word-by-word cinematic captions manually is still a massive pain. That is exactly where a tool like Vizard comes into the mix to make the process infinitely faster. The challenge with vertical framing is that you have very little horizontal room to work with. One long sentence turns into a clumsy block, which is why we need short, punchy lines that pop in rhythm with the audio. Think of this as kinetic typography, words that move fast and keep the viewer's eye glued to the screen. Instead of manual editing, I upload my long video into Vizard and let the AI do the heavy lifting for me. The AI is smart enough to detect meaningful moments, finding those viral spikes in energy, laughs, and hooky statements automatically. Once the clips are pulled, you have a set of ready-to-post vertical cuts in mere seconds without scrubbing through hours of footage. Now, let's talk about the real game changer, the caption customization. Vizard's auto-transcription is impressively accurate, but the magic happens when you set the maximum characters per caption. For that fast, kinetic look, I like to keep it super tight, around 10 to 12 characters per line. This forces the viewer to read quickly and creates a constant sense of momentum throughout the video. The workflow is simple: upload, let the AI chop the clips, and then tweak the caption settings in the editor. Choose single-line captions to prevent stacking and hit apply to see the magic happen instantly. Next is styling, because white text on a noisy background is a recipe for unreadable content. You can pick a custom style or tweak the font, weight, size, and drop shadow to ensure your brand stands out. I usually boost the font size to something oversized, like 70 to 120 points, to really dominate the vertical canvas. If a long word trips the system up, don't worry. The manual override lets you shrink it down for perfect alignment. Here is a pro tip. Use two different styles. One big and bold for emphasis, and another smaller for filler words. This creates a visual hierarchy that tells the viewer exactly what matters most in the clip. Now, for those of you who refuse to leave Premiere Pro, this workflow is a perfect complement. You can export the captioned clips from Vizard and bring them into Premiere for advanced motion graphics if you need that extra creative control. But if you are short on time, you can also post directly from the platform to save yourself the hassle of manual exports. The scheduling feature is truly the secret weapon for any busy creator. You can tell the system your posting frequency, and it will automatically fill your calendar with your best clips. It acts like a social media manager that never sleeps, ensuring you stay consistent without the daily grind. Other platforms offer basic auto-captions, but they lack the accuracy and styling you need for a premium brand image. Creating this manually in Premiere takes hours of tedious keyframing that I would rather spend on creative strategy. In my testing, a 45-minute podcast that used to take hours of manual labor now takes me about 20 minutes from start to finish. The result is a gallery of ready-to-post clips, fully transcribed and styled, scheduled for the next 2 weeks. Remember to keep your captions short, use single-line formatting for rhythm, and never be afraid to oversize your text. Consider the pacing of your video, because informational content might benefit from slightly longer durations than high-energy trailers. Your audience will tell you what works, so don't be afraid to test different styles and double down on the ones that perform well. Reusing a successful caption style across your feed creates a cohesive look that signals professionalism to your followers. To wrap up, combining vertical first thinking with smart AI tooling is the ultimate productivity hack for creators today. If you want to save hours and stop the social media burnout, this workflow is going to completely change the game for you. Hit subscribe, leave a comment if you want a detailed tutorial, and go convert your long-form content into vertical gold. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.